Welcome. Massive Beers, my name is Matt. We do the beer stuff here. A little bit of lager up in this piece. In the form of Alchemist, it's their light. Yeah, a little bit of Pilsner lager action, 5.5%. Here we go. What do we have in the back here? We have, Light is our take on a classic Pilsner with distinct Alchemist profile. It is loaded with Hallertau Mittelfuhr hops for a true noble character. Yeah. Alchemist. This was canned 6/20/24, aged cold. We're right about just under 3 months on this. Solar brewery powered, B certified, 100% independent, family owned. Yeah. There we go. Excited because I don't remember the last time. Actually, I do, I think. Last time I had an itty bitty. Actually, I think I'm wrong. I think someone might have sent me some itty bitty Alchemist, but the last time I remember distinctly was pretty much when my honeymoon, when I went up there and interviewed John for my podcast. Ended up getting some, I think it was their Holy Cow, one of their Holy Cow versions or variants or something like that. I think that was an itty bitty blonde. So we'll see what's what. We're talking about 5.5% distinctive Alchemist vibes on the old can there. And as far as this goes, yeah, might as well spill a little. That makes it work better. Work better. Yeah, looks definitely like craft Pilsner in the fact that it has this soft little haze to it. Just this kind of golden glow with the soft little haze, nice little soft carbonation. Give a little taparoo because I got Dirty Glass Mafia, Pinky Finger, Infinite Whiteness. Good news. Crackers. Not a big precursor to a big hop component to it. It really has maybe a soft little melon thing, but it really is this huge crackery component. It's a little bit of that kind of like, by cracker I mean like classic saltine kind of premium cracker, just like toasted cracker, and this little bit of, I'm gonna say salt, but it has that cracker. This doesn't have salt in it, but yeah, I'm just trying to say those plain saltine kind of crackers. Has that kind of crackeriness going on for it. A little bit of soft melon. Outside of that, super crisp, super clean. Let's just dive in. Cheers, y'all. Yeah, I mean, it's aggressively hopped. Very aggressively hopped. Big melon characteristics. Nice little, like, zippy bittering component that comes off a little bit tannic, a little bit herbal, but nothing too crazy. Really just kind of shines on a snappy bittering, that big melon component. By melon, I mean, like, honeydew all the way. Actually, I tried a new fruit the other day. I've never heard of it before. It's called a Santa Claus fruit. And the best way I can liken this fruit was somewhere between a honeydew and a pear. I think that's going to be my new descriptor. It kind of sucks because I don't know how many people have eaten those. I was blown away. One of the best fruits I've ever had. Never heard of it before. Picked it up on a whim. That's where this kind of floats in there. That melony pear kind of component to it, with this really nice kind of like I said, zippy, snappy bittering, and that toasty crackeriness on top of it all. Definitely leaning more bittering than a sweet or a toasty, roasty maltiness or a crackery maltiness. Definitely more bittering, so it has that kind of Czechy vibes to it, but it feels very much like an American-based kind of beer, an American take on a classic kind of lighter lager. It has a little bit of like richness to the mouthfeel. It's snappy. It's crispy boy level status, but it has a little bit of richness to it. Kind of comes off like an extra double decoction, triple decoction kind of Pilsner in the way that kind of comes off. I think it's really tasty. I mean, you give this to me blind, I think I'm going hazy pale. You know, light pale ale, hazy pale ale. I don't know if I get to lager, honestly, and I'm just being honest here, just because of that little richness of maltiness, the snappy and bittering, and then that fruitiness on hops. I think I just lean into a pale. I really do, with a really clean ferment. So I don't think you're just sitting here getting like ultra over the top kind of lager vibes, even though when you know it's a lager, you know what you're drinking, it kind of makes sense. But what it is, and it can't be denied, is very, very tasty, relatively low ABV beer, very hop forward, well, nice, not hefty, but rich, and like I said, it kind of lingers with that decoction, extra decoction kind of vibes to it. Doesn't say it on there, but this is the way it kind of leans for me. It ends up being just a very cool, and I will verbatim say, distinct Alchemist profile version of a Pilsner. Yeah. Nothing light about this beer. I mean, it is, it's not heavy. You can drink a bunch of them, but this is probably one of the more robust. I was going to say heavy, but it's not a heavy beer. One of the more expressive kind of lower ABV kind of lagers that I've had as of late. So, well, maybe not falling into that little bit of exact box of a lager for those BJCP nerds out there. Absolutely tasty stuff. So let's talk about it. One of the better lagers I've had as of late. Yeah, even with me saying it's not close to that, it still very much is. It's worthy of Mount Rushmore status. I'm just going to put it on there. I dig it, and I like the expressiveness, all the bits and pieces. Value availability, I assume it's $13.49. I mean, every single 4-pack of beer at Alchemist is $13.49. So I guess that's the price point. If that's the case, I'm cool with it. And leave you with, if you like what, will you like this beer? If you like lager, if you like clean ferment ales, and you like that little kind of zippy, non-hefty kind of pale ale, you want something that kind of falls definitely in between those two, you'll dig on this, man. You really will, because it's a very tasty beer. And it's Alchemist. Come on, how often are they going to kind of swing and miss? I mean, especially on just like clean, showy beers. I think they're really, really kind of top notch when it comes to that. And this one is no different. So there you go. Review in the books. Hopefully you enjoyed. Alchemist. Have been to the brewery. I've been there a few times. Have you had their beers? Have you had this beer? What's your favorite Alchemist beer? All that fun stuff down there. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little bit of a lager right now. We'll see you next time. Cheers, y'all.